If your bonus check is not growing every single month, you're going out of business. Hi guys, I decided to record this message for you because I notice a number of distributors that I've spoken to recently and people in other network marketing organizations seem to be struggling with oscillating or fluctuating income. Okay, some months are doing really well, other months they're, just hardly earning anything. And I've got a story which I can share with you. And if you apply these tips and techniques that I used with one of my distributors to stabilize his income and to start growing his income, then this will make a massive difference in your business. You see, I won't mention any specific names. I'll call him Tim for the sake of it. But he wanted to work from home, okay? He had a 9 to 5 job that he wasn't happy with. He wasn't earning enough to fulfill his dreams. So he decided to look for a home-based business. He saw a presentation and he made the decision to buy the business pack and get started with our team and our organization. Not long after starting, he did really well. So he sponsored his first person within 48 hours of joining the business. And week in, week out, month in and month out, he sponsored friends, family, people that he met through his gym and through another club that he belonged to. And he was doing really well. But the problem was that his income was all over the place. So some months he was doing really well. Other months it was just dead for a couple of months. And then all of a sudden it would spike back up again. And when I spoke to him and I said, I asked him, what he was doing in his business, he said, I'm showing the presentations to people, I'm, educating them about the products, I'm really doing all this work. And this guy was genuine. The plan that we originally set up for him was that he would invest 1 to 2 hours a day when he got home from work on his business so that he could eventually leave his job. But with his income fluctuating all over the place, it was quite demotivating. He didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, which means that he could get out of the job that he hated. So what I noticed was that he was just far too busy being broke. Okay, a lot of the work that he was doing wasn't income generating activity. Okay, he was, setting up folders on his computer and alphabetically ordering, names of contacts and distributors and all this weird and wonderful stuff. He was buying paper folders and he was filing things into different dividers and all of this stuff. And I said to him, listen, you can go and find a feng shui expert to take the edges off your logo. That's all really wonderful. But what you need to do is focus your energy on, number one, income producing activity. But more importantly, you've got to know what it is you want to achieve from your business. Okay? And that's the key. And this is where a lot of distributors in network marketing fail. They're so into, I need to sponsor this person and I need to get this customer, but they haven't even thought of the most important things, which are, how much money do I want to earn every year? How much money do I need to earn every month for this to be worth my while? And what does that mean with regards to how many presentations I have to make or how many exposures I have to do in my business? So what I did with my distributor, let's call him Tim, was I said, okay, forget all of this weird and wonderful stuff about using Twitter, using Facebook, using social media. I taught him some of it, and I said, I'm going to teach you how to do these strategies, but more importantly, we need to set your foundation. So the first thing that you need to do to guarantee that your income is going to be growing and your organization's volume is going to be growing on a monthly basis is to write down your yearly income goal. Okay. Once he wrote down his yearly income goal, we broke that down into the monthly income goal. I said, okay, let's focus on this monthly goal. For you to earn X amount a month, you need to have X amount of people see your presentation. If you break that down into on a weekly basis, it helps you to manage and it helps you to focus your energies on what you need to be doing that day or that week to meet those goals. And he was like, fine, he understood. I said, brilliant. Okay, so number one, you've got to have a goal. But having a goal is wonderful, but you've got to write it down. And my advice to all of you who are listening to this today is that you should write it down every morning before you start your day. Okay? Even though you're going to probably be going to work and then you're not going to be doing your working on your business till the evening. First thing in the morning, write down your goal. Write down your income goal with regards to how much money you want to be earning, and write down the number of presentations that people need to see this week. If you don't actually hit that goal, you can change the goalpost, but you need to know what you're aiming for, and that is the key. The next thing we decided to work on, and if there's anything you should listen to in any of these videos that I've posted up on this blog, it's this thing that I'm about to tell you now. Okay? The key for you to be able to hit that income goal Okay, and sponsor however many distributors you need to sponsor, find however many customers you need to find, or grow your volume by the amount that you need to do, is to you've got to know the reason why you're doing this in the first place. Now, some people will say, well, I'm just doing this because I want to earn more money. No, that's not a motivating, that's not good enough, a strong enough motivating factor. Because let me tell you this, whether it's your 9 to 5 job or if it's in your home-based business, you are always, it's part of your life, you're always going to be thrown a curveball at some point that's going to wobble you, okay? So what you need to do is you need to be so firmly planted in a solid foundation so that when things do get a bit rocky, you can remember and you can focus on why you're doing this business, why you're aiming for this particular goal, and that's the key, guys. Okay, so let's say, for example, your goal is to earn £5,000 a month or $5,000 a month. Okay, yeah, you want the money, but what are you going to do with the money? Well, it will help. You might think, okay, well, it will help me to pay a portion of my mortgage off. It'll help me to possibly clear some debts. Okay, that's good. See, that's the level you need to start thinking. What is this £5,000 a month going to do for me? But when you start to go a bit lower level and you say, okay, it's going to help me to clear my debts. Well, okay, but what does that mean? Well, I'm not going to have the worry of having creditors sending bailiffs to my door, or it's going to improve my family life because we're going to be able to go on more holidays and we're all going to be much happier and we're going to be less stressed in our lives. This is the key. Okay, so in addition to writing down your goals and how many presentations you need to make, this is what you need to do. For 15 minutes every day, you need to close your eyes. Imagine you've got a movie screen, okay, playing a film of you achieving your goal, and you need to pay attention when you're watching that film to the emotions that you feel, like, oh, I'm so happy because now I'm going to be able to do this and it's going to improve my family life and I'm not going to have to worry about debt. You have to focus for 15 minutes on the goal, but more importantly how it makes you feel, okay, and what that goal means to your life. Now, this might sound a bit kind of metaphysical, borderline spiritual, it sounds like mumbo jumbo. I promise you, Tim felt exactly the same way until he started to do it. And when he did do it, it changed his business. You see, the thing is, when you really know the reason why you're doing this, and when you really understand the importance of you hitting that monthly or yearly goal, all of the other factors start to fall into place. So I get distributors that say to me all the time, oh, you know what, there's this new software that goes out through Twitter and gets people that might be interested in your business and blah, blah, blah. Or you can use Facebook to send a backlink to your blog to do blah, blah, blah. Guys, forget all of that, okay? Well, when you join my team, you're going to learn all of this stuff anyway. So all of the technical ways of marketing you're going to learn. But for now, I want you to focus on why. Why are you doing this business? If you can focus on that, it will change your business and it will make it 10 times easier for you to hit your goals. So just to recap quickly. Number one, write down every day what your income goals are. Underneath that goal, write down what you have to do to achieve that goal. So if your company statistics say that for every 12 people that watch a presentation, you will sponsor one distributor, then you know exactly how many people you need to watch presentations to achieve the targets, the income goals that you've got, okay? So number one, you write down the income goal. Number two, you write down the physical tasks and the actions that you're going to have to take to realize that monthly income goal. Okay? Once you've got that, number three, you get into the habit of writing that down every day on a piece of paper. Some people would say, oh, well, you could just read it from a sheet every day. No, write it down. Get it embedded into your subconscious so that your superconscious mind can kick in and start bringing this stuff into reality. But the most important thing, guys, is to close your eyes for 15 minutes a day, play a movie to yourself with you achieving this goal, pay attention to how it makes you feel and what it means for you, and also try and inject a sense of gratitude, feeling grateful that you've achieved this goal. If you can do this, I promise you, you'll be fine. Okay, now below this video there's going to be a link. If you're looking to join a business and join an international team of people and to work personally with me, I'll be more than happy to have you on the team and to work closely with you if you're focused, if you're motivated, and if you're willing to work. Okay, so I hope you've got some value from this video. If you're looking for a team to join and you're looking for an opportunity, click on the link below and I'll see you on the other side. Speak soon.